Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a game of Madden. Picked the random team, so I'm the Seahawks. Got a game against the Panthers. One thing I like to do whenever I pick a team that's like the Seahawks, where they have no quarterback, but they have like Marshawn Lynch or something like that, or like if you pick the Titans and they got Chris Johnson, just stick to the running game, establish that from the beginning. This game I had to eliminate a lot of drives because the video was like 30 minutes long. So there was no way I was gonna put that up. So there's a lot of drives that have been cut out. But as you can see here, like I said, I think the only passes that I threw really in the beginning were screens, just because they're safe and short passes. And with Tavares Jackson, you really don't want to go downfield too much. So Marshawn Lynch was eating up a lot of ground, moving the ball and moving the clock. That's really important when you got someone like the Seahawks, where the defense is not excellent. The offense is not excellent, but they do have a really good ground game and a good running back in Marshawn Lynch. You see right there, get us a touchdown. So just keep the clock moving, keep the ball moving, keep the chains moving. Right here is the first time I kicked it to him after I scored, and get a lucky fumble right there on this kickoff return. But don't do anything with it. Ended up getting I got a field goal out of it and really didn't score, but the field goal's better than nothing. So I take my points. And you see right here, I think he's coming out, and he really, I don't know what he was doing. Like, he really didn't run the ball, he really didn't pass too much. He did he was just real unpredictable. Like, he did stuff in situations that you really wouldn't expect, which I guess could be good and bad for him. Right there, I dropped the interception. But you'll see my defense. I run a 4-6 defense, and it's pretty good coverage and gets good pressure, as you can see there. Get a pick with my defensive end, big old number 75. I sent him in the purple zone, and I sent the other defensive end in the purple zone. I had the one tackle spine, one rushing. Got good pressure, forced him to make a throw, and got a pick. First play of my drive is a draw with Marshawn Lynch, touchdown. This dude really couldn't stop the run, so that just made it that much easier for me, especially since that's all I was really trying to do was run the ball. And you see, run another draw play. Marshawn Lynch sheds a tackle and just keeps pumping his legs, moving the ball downfield. And when you got a running back like Marshawn Lynch, definitely put in his hands as much as possible, because he doesn't really fumble that much, and he doesn't get real fatigued, and is not really prone to injury. So I mean, it's just that's something good to have. You see, like, the only really route I threw right there was a curl route. That's the only really passes I throw is like within 15 yards, because like I said, Tavares Jackson just it's not a quarterback you want to put your faith in and throw it downfield. You more likely to throw interceptions or just totally miss the receiver completely. You see right there, Marshawn Lynch picks up another big gain, brings it to 3rd and 1. One thing I like doing, I've been trying out lately, is coming out on the goal line, just like really in any situation, to keep them throwing off balance. Because if they're in really any defense, you have a lot of blockers. You got a lot of big men up front blocking. So if he's got a lot of corners on the field, you'll get really good blocking. And if he comes out in a goal line defense, puts a lot of big men, big ends, linebackers, big men like that, then you can always audible to a pass. And right there, Marshawn Lynch gets another good run, but he forced me to a field goal. So I take the points, and I always recommend that, even though it is, it's 20-0 right now, you still want to take all the points you can, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know, you might self-destruct the second half. Right here, he starts getting the ball moving a little bit, gets a good completion right there. A lot of people run that little play where the slot receiver just goes straight to the sideline. And I guess it's a good play, but it's easy to stop. You just got to really read the defense before you do it. Cam Newton has all day in the pocket. It's only sending one rusher, and he finds the receiver over the middle, which that's the only down thing to that defense. Sometimes you got to know when to bring pressure and when to drop back in coverage, because you don't want to give them all day. Right there, that's just a good throw and catch, and that's a good little move he put on me right there. But I had good pressure on him. Defense was all right. Greg Olsen's just a good tight end. Got some separation. And I think right here get a sack, bring Cam Newton down. Like I said, just bring big pressure, especially if he's under center. A lot of times I like to do inside blitz when he's under center, and it's man-to-man defense. You know, if you just lock him up, man aligned, you get some good coverage, and get good pressure because you got like 5 or 6 people rushing. So force him to do that, make a bad throw, get good pressure on him. Then he kicks a field goal to make it 20-3. He gives me 37 seconds before halftime. And right here, my plan was just to run it to halftime because I'm up 20-3. I don't want to, be greedy and throw a pick and then be, only up by 10 going into the half. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, let's just run the clock out. Let's take it to halftime. So I was like, I'll throw a screen, hopefully get some good yards. I did not expect to get this many yards off of this screen. Put a good move on that dude. Marshawn Lynch off to the races. Ends up getting caught right around the 20-yard line, right on the 22. So I go ahead and take the field goal, call a clutch timeout, 1 second left. Take my points, go up at halftime, 23-3. And then I think right when halftime started, this is the first drive at halftime. He gets the ball back. He starts moving the ball downfield. Gets a good run with Jonathan Stewart. At this point, I'm up 20 points with a half to go. I'll give up the run. I'm not gonna give up the big pass. Well, in my mind, that's what I'm trying to do is not give up the big pass. So you'll see he runs, gets a good draw play. He's moving the ball downfield, but he's running the clock out, which is what I want him to do. And right here, you see I come in an inside blitz, man aligned, and get some dudes, but he takes it outside, gets a good pickup with Jonathan Stewart. That's the only flaw with inside blitz is you blitzing inside, so you're going to leave the outside vulnerable. So if you don't get to him in time, he can get that outside and take it upfield for a big gain. That dude's wide open. I don't know how that happened, but he's wide open, gets another pickup. So he's just moving the ball downfield. But he's nickel and diming it. He hadn't had a big play yet, so the clock is steadily moving. And you'll see when his drive is over, he really wasted like a lot of the third quarter. So gets another good pickup, Jonathan Stewart. That time he stops the clock by going out of bounds, which I think he should have been doing a lot sooner because, like I said, he's down 20 points with only a half to play. So I ended up blitzing the dude that was covering Jonathan Stewart because I thought he was gonna be a blocker, but he ends up going to be a receiver. Catches it for a touchdown, 23-10. So I got 2 minutes, right around 2 minutes left in the third quarter. I like to do this. You come out in a 5 receiver set and you audible to a run play, and you get it's usually your 4th receiver to be the running back. And right for me, it's Obama. He's really fast and takes it to the house. That's good, especially if he's blitzing a lot. You can just get to the outside because usually you set the outside off, and if you got to do that's a lot of times I put Deshaun Jackson, people like that as my 4th receiver strictly for this purpose in case I want to run that. Right here, go back to inside blitz and get in the backfield real quick, take him down for a loss of 4. And he's still lining up in a single back formation, which means that if he gets any yards at all, it's more than likely going to be runs and short passes. And if he's under center, then I'm bringing heat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna get dudes in the backfield real quick. Right here, I didn't mean to blitz Thomas, so you see me manually try to control him. But I get good pressure. Like I said, if he's under center, he's more likely going down. So now he has 4th and 21. And this time I'm just in max coverage trying to, not give up the big play. And I got pretty good coverage over everybody. And then he has just this crazy good run with Cam Newton. He sees the big hole, so he takes it. Missed the tackle right there, but bring him down just before he gets the first. So that was clutch right there. Still, what is it? I can't even see this. 20, I don't know, 20-something to 10. Can't really see the score right now. But I think it's 30. I think it's 30. Yeah, 30-10. But so right now, I'm just trying to run the clock out, hand the ball off, running draw plays. Like, I'm not trying to throw the ball downfield. I mean, Tavares Jackson can make them every now and then, but like I said, really there's no point to right now. So Marshawn Lynch sheds the tackle, gets a good gain. Got 3rd and 2, and I go to the weak formation and do a sweep, call a sweep. Give it to Marshawn Lynch and to get a good block from that receiver right there and going for the touchdown. Outside runs are really, really proficient in this game. You do a lot of damage when you run to the outside, especially with a fast back. But if you, I mean, really, it's the way I see it. It's one thing or another. Like, if you're gonna seal the outside, you're gonna leave the middle vulnerable to a big run. If you're gonna seal the middle, you're gonna leave the outside vulnerable to a big run. So it's really, as the defense is pick and choose, and really just outguessing the opponent. Right there, get a good interception. That pretty much sealed it right there in the 4th quarter. I'm up 37-10. So go right back to ground and pound, moving the clock. Almost got a block there. Got a good block. And then got caught, pushed out of bounds. I tried to stay in bounds, but the dude knocked me out. So clock stopped. And he ended up pushing me to 4th down right there. You'll see, like, I took out some of the plays. Pushed me to a field goal. Took my points and go 40-10. Right now, just in man-to-man with 2 deep safeties. 4-man rush, get some good pressure. He throws one up and almost catches it. But good defense. Right now, I'm really not worried about it. I think I was like watching a movie and playing at the same time, like at this point. Because, like I said, it's pretty much over. But user pick. Another interception with Browner. And like I said, man, this game was sealed up when the 4th quarter started, So I really wasn't worried about nothing. Just trying to run the clock out. Because, I mean, you get to the point where you playing the game and you up 30 points. Like, you just want it to be over. Like, I don't even want to run the score up on you. You know what I'm saying? But he missed tackles, so I did what I had to do. Marshawn Lynch takes it down to the 3. Or to the 2. 19 seconds left. I should have just went down. Shouldn't even worried about it. But 19 seconds left. Just trying to run the clock out. Give it to my fullback. He takes it in for another touchdown. So it makes it 47-10. And then I think this is the last drive. So that's the game. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And we'll see y'all next time.